Doesn't take a lot of detective work to figure out I like Pixar movies. But if you look around my office, my desk, and the posters, you'll notice there is one of the Pixar movies that is strangely absent. No, not Bug's Life. Got this little guy. No, it's Cars. And that's because I really didn't, I shouldn't say I didn't like, but I didn't love the original Cars as much as I love all of the other Pixar movies. The other ones are great, legendary. Cars was a good movie. So it would follow then that I would probably feel the same about Cars 2. Now I find myself in an interesting position because I really do feel very similar about Cars 2 as I did about the first Cars. But as I'm reading critiques and reviews, this movie's getting slammed a little bit by a lot of the critics. And I think that maybe for a couple reasons. One, I think it's a little bit of that normal kind of, what is the word, schadenfreude, where you like to see people fail, especially when they're big and powerful. And so it's kind of Pixar's time, and people don't know that they'll ever get another chance, so maybe they're ripping on Cars 2, could be it. Also, I think it's just normal backlash that just happens with anything that's big. It's all very similar backlash. You see it with Titanic and Avatar, both whom you may have had this gut reaction of, oh yeah, those movies were awful. They weren't. They were both amazing, and it's only in the backlash that people find the need to rip something apart that was very successful. Anyways, I say all that to say, Cars 2, I almost feel like I have to defend it a little bit because I feel like it's getting slammed a little bit more than it deserves. Is it a great movie? No. It's close. It's a really good movie, especially when you consider a lot of the action, the spy adventure parts of it. And that's what this movie is. It's a spy adventure movie done in a world of talking cars. And done very well. Not quite the adventure on the level of The Incredibles, but still, those scenes are very, very fun. I just don't get into the Cars movies. The first one, the characters don't speak to me as much. I think what it may be is there are no humans in that world. It's like it's on some other planet in some weird universe where vehicles are the dominant species, and that's, I don't know, that's a little creepy to me maybe. I don't know what it is. But I just don't invest as much. I should also mention, if the Larry the Cable Guy Mater shtick is a little much for you in the first Cars movie, you might want to stay away, because it is times 10 in this movie, because it's a movie about Mater, and or at least where he plays the central role. Really, it's a movie about Mater and Lightning McQueen's friendship and what that means. And as far as that goes, the themes in this movie, they're as solid as ever. Themes about friendship and trust and everything that goes along with it, and I bought in. I bought into the themes and the message. Those are good. And again, the animation, they never fail in that regard. Top-notch, spectacular animation in this movie. Some of the racing scenes they do in 3D are just mind-blowing. But I sat through it with my kids, and at the end of it said, yeah, that was watchable. And when it comes to a Pixar movie, watchable probably isn't good enough.